What to use for home defense? Let's talk about that. Welcome to the Patriot Training YouTube channel. My name is Clay Howell. I'm the owner and head firearms instructor at Patriot Training. The purpose of this video is to discuss what is the best option for your home defense implement. At Patriot Training, I have an advanced training class for persons who've already had several classes with me. And the chatter going on in the chat room we have for this class was surrounding a podcast that recently happened that basically was asking the question, what weapon would you put in the hands of an untrained person for self-defense? Now, when we talk about self-defense, we must start with home defense because the statistics that are out there tend to point towards home defense being much more common than having to defend yourself in a public place, something to the tune of 80% or more. So we look at the primary three weapons platforms that people might use for home defense, and let's talk about the pros and the cons of each one. First up is the pistol, the handgun. And of course, these have all been safety checked before coming on to the video here. This Glock 19 pistol is probably the industry standard for what people think of when they think of a handgun. And handguns can range anything from a 22 all the way up to a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum and more. And the vast majority of them are 9mm, 40, 45, maybe you get into the wheel guns of 357 Magnum and 44 Magnum as well. And handguns have a lot of advantages. They are easily concealable, they're easy to handle, they're easy to carry, they're easy to maneuver with. The downside is most handguns are basically just underpowered. They don't have as much power as you would like. Now, when you get into the larger wheel guns, the 357 Magnum, the 44 Magnum, maybe even the 10mm in the semi-auto offerings, those start having some reasonable amounts of power, but short of that, the handgun comes up just way short in the power. So it's easy to handle, but it's short on power. What about a rifle or carbine? Well, the AR-15 rifle, this one again in a 16-inch offering, is one of the most commonly owned rifles in America today. It's in the 5.56 chambering. It can do a lot of things. It's a very versatile gun. It's not the cheapest. It's not the most expensive. It is not the least powerful. It's not the most powerful at any given range. However, it is very versatile, and that's its strength. You can room clear with this, and you can go out, and I've shot this rifle right here at 500 plus yards. So it's that proverbial jack of all trades. It can do each of them well, but it is not the master of any of them. So the AR-15 has a lot of potential. However, as outfitted right here, you want a decent AR-15 rifle, you want a decent optic, training, and ammunition. It can be on the most expensive side of the three offerings between rifle, pistol, and shotgun. The AR-15 can be the most expensive to purchase, properly equip, and get ready to defend your home. Shotguns. With the right load and at the right distances, which home defense almost exclusively is going to be at the right distance, the shotgun is the most powerful implement a civilian can own. You can make one decision and send 8 or 9 decision-making pellets in the direction of threats that need to be stopped, and that is just a magnificent advantage. So, a shotgun makes an excellent option for home defense. Here we have a Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical. This thing has functioned flawlessly for me. It's an outstanding 12-gauge offering, and there are many semi-autos and many pump shotguns that fit the bill. And the advantage about a shotgun is it's probably at the home defense range, it's by and large the most powerful thing you can use. And additionally, it has the most different types of shot that you can purchase so that you can accomplish a various sundry, plethora of things. And for example, you can hunt little bitty birds like quail and dove with that 12 gauge, and you can turn right back around, and with a slug, you've got a proven performer that can take any game on North America continent. So you've got a single device that gives you a wide range of availability and is absolutely a proven fight stopper. The disadvantage, there are a lot of myths surrounding a shotgun. There are some people that say you can point and shoot. There are some people that, just perpetuate the myth that, everybody's going to get just absolutely blown away, that shot placement doesn't matter. And these things are just patently false. So the shotgun requires training. It is an expert's weapon, to be sure. So the biggest advantage is the power. The biggest disadvantage, yes, there's recoil, but I think all the myths surrounding the shotgun in American culture happen to be the biggest disadvantage. So what's my answer to that? What do you think is the most effective tool you can put in the hands of a beginner for self-defense? And my answer is training, because none of these platforms are going to be effective without proper training. So you got to get training on whatever platform you choose. Speaking of training, let's tell you about a training opportunity coming your way soon. It is January 2025. In July of this year, Patriot Training joins forces with Middle Tennessee Firearms Training to present to you the most quintessential home defense class ever offered on the market. It is called Essential Home Defense. I will be teaching. My executive instructor at Patriot Training, Jeff Mayhew, will be teaching, and Jeremy Zimmer of Middle Tennessee Firearms Training will be collaborating with us. Jeremy will be teaching pistol, his specialty. Jeff will be teaching rifle, his specialty. I'll be teaching shotgun. We will go over all three platforms, my friends, and we will present this material in the scope of home defense. Most training classes talk about defense outside the home, and that's good. That's very important. This class, however, will present you with the skills, tactics, and techniques that you need to be effective in a home defense situation. And here's the catch. You can run what you brung. You've got a pistol that's maybe not the latest, greatest Glock 19. That's okay. Even if it's a revolver, that is acceptable. We will show you how to run it for home defense. You've got a rifle. Maybe it's not an AR-15. Maybe it's a single shot. Maybe it's an old 22. I don't care. We're going to show you how to run it. Bring it. You've got a shotgun. It might be an old single shot break action. It might be the latest and greatest semi-automatic from Beretta or what have you. That's fine. We'll show you how to run that too. We will work with all three platforms. Jeremy and Jeff and I have been collaborating on this for the better part of 6 months at this point in time, ironing out some of the curriculum, some of the ideas, and how we're going to present this to you, how we're going to make this a class of great value for you, my friends. So definitely check it out. I'll put a link down below in the description of where you can go to find the Essential Home Defense class, the joint venture by Patriot Training and Middle Tennessee Firearms Training. So if the most important weapon is training, and if Patriot Training and Middle Tennessee Firearms Training are offering the training, might I recommend you take us up on that? It would be a great idea. Do you have somebody that you know that needs the training? Let us know. Sign them up. Let's get them here. Let's get them trained. Doesn't matter the platform. We will cover it in this class, my friends. What say you? Leave me a comment down below. I'd like to remind you, click like, click subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can find out when the next Patriot Training class will be offered. And as always, I will remind you, you don't have to be a Patriot to train, but you must train if you want to be a Patriot. Take care.